What's up? Before the video starts, I want to say that a lot of these farms exist on YouTube, but the one I precisely took inspiration from is I don't think it is available anymore on YouTube, so I couldn't cite him because I didn't find the video. And before you tell me, oh, you just didn't do the effort of finding it, it was in a playlist and it's not in the playlist anymore. And what I saw is video has been taken down and there was not the video of the villager farm, so I knew it was this one. But there's a lot of similar farms that are on YouTube that you can really easily find, but I find that this one is the one that produces the most villagers of all. For the transportation system, you're mostly not gonna find any, but you're not gonna find any because I invented it. Not a flex, but I invented it. So you're likely not going to find anything like that on YouTube. And I also wanted to say that it is a very beginner farm. Like you can't have, well, you could, but it's really my first farm that I did over maybe some that they're going to do an iron farm directly, which I don't recommend, without having those villagers. Which I don't recommend without having those villagers. But all you need is 4 villagers and slim resources, really. Those resources that I'm going to put in the description. Anyway, onto the video. Making this video because, as you can see, I now have everything I need in terms of crops to build my villager breeder. And sorry about the fact that I don't have a shirt on. I didn't feel like it. Okay, so to start, you want a 11 by 11 area. 11 by 11? Yeah, 11 by 11 area. And you place a... It's easier if you put it on the grass because you won't have to place dirt, but that's lazy me, so I'm doing it on grass. And once you have your middle point, you're gonna have to put water on your middle point. You can waterlog it with a... You can waterlog it with stairs or with a slab. I wouldn't recommend slab because villagers can get in it, but it's however you want. From this block, you want to go 4 in each directions. Now you want to make crops everything that you marked up. You can put crops on the rest, so before you get your villagers in, it can have the time to grow. It's however you want, though. I'm not your mom. DM me if you want me to be yours. I wouldn't mind. And as you can see, I left those 2 blocks without a crop. And that's because you're gonna want to put a composter, a glass block, and a torch as so. After that, you want to put glass all around your cage. You want to do 3 walls with glass, and then 1 wall where you're gonna leave a spot where there's gonna be nothing, like so. There's a spot where it's gonna be a hole, and leave it like that for now. Now what you want to do is build up and build the frame around everything. As you can see, I left the hole without a block over it, and that's on purpose. You're gonna see later. What you want to do now is get grass blocks and do the same 11 by 11 platform you did. Now that that's done, you can bring your villagers and... wait a minute, before putting your villagers, you want to put a trapdoor there so they can't escape. You can, but they can't. Yeah, my bad for not telling you guys, but y'all are stuck here forever. Bye bye. Bye bye, wife and kids. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah, and don't really worry about the fact that they might want to escape. I don't know. They're not clear. I don't know why, too. Great living conditions. When they're gonna have a bed later on, they're not gonna have this shit-ass ungrateful attitude. villagers. But I'm gonna do 2 more floors. Mark my words. I said floors. I wanted to say floors all that time. And with my superpowers, I'm gonna make them appear. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay, never mind the magic, because I don't have any more glass, so I'm not a magician. Okay, so from this block, from the hole, you want to dig 4 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And you want to dig a 3 blocks tall hole. Tunnel, if you will. What you want to do after that, you want to break this block and put water there. And you want to make the tunnel until the water source ends. And what I do in my villager breeders in my worlds is I do this kind of dungeon where the villagers are gonna go. And for the sake of the transporting method, you're gonna want to place those blocks. As you can see, one of them took the job and doesn't want to escape anymore. He has a good life. I swear. I'm not keeping them against their will. I swear. Alright, now that I have my glass, I can do magic. Abracadabra. Yeah. Look at my magic. Magic. Yeah. I do that. Now you gotta notice that your villagers don't breed even if they take the carrots and give it to each other. And that's normal because there's a mechanic in the game that says that villagers cannot breed if they don't have beds to put the kids in. So what you want to do is leave a gap there for now and put the beds here in this position so that when we're going to place trapdoors all the way up, they're going to have a way to go sleep. And in case a baby villager finds its way to the beds, what I would do is put glass over. And I repeat the process. It's okay even if the beds are suspended to nothing in the air. There just needs to be a bed that has a way to the villagers. Alright, so now that the part of the beds is done, what you're gonna want to do is... oh shit. You're gonna want to go there in your farm, and you're gonna want to face the bed part because otherwise the trapdoor is not going to close in the right way. So what you do after that, you sneak and you place trapdoors until you're at the top of your farm. Now that that's done, that's a satisfying part, you just open all of them. And because you want your villagers to go down the water flow, what you're going to do is do this. And now technically, if they are well fed, the villagers are going to start breeding. So what you need to know about trapdoors is that mobs are going to think that it is a full block even if it's on this position. So they'll try to cross to go to the bed, and then they're gonna fall. And it's not the only farm that uses this mechanic, so I wouldn't be surprised if you've already seen it in other. And it's really normal if it takes some time because the villagers need to have full crops and food to breed. So the crops need to be ready and they need to have enough food to breed. And now that that's done, that's cool. You have villagers, and if you don't want to transport them with boats and leashes, minecart is the other fast way that you can move villagers. It's also my favorite because well, it's fast. So once I have soul sand, I'm gonna do a bubble level elevator. But what you want to do, you want to go... oh, there we go. Already one. You want to go one below this this layer, and you can do however big room you want. I did the mistake. I thought it was there, but as you can see, there's a little buddy. Hello. Anyways, what you want to do, you want to go there underneath the dungeon. And if you remember, I placed a slab because there you're gonna have your cobblestone block that you marked earlier. It's actually gonna be useful to place a rail here. Okay, now that you have these materials, you're gonna have to place rails there. So I recommend placing slabs like that so villagers don't just fuck everything up. And you're also gonna want to place a block there because otherwise the rail is not going to be supported. As you can see, as I place those two rails, they both go up. They both go up even if there's a block between them. So that's the mechanic we're going to exploit. And you want to create that shape, which you want to create that V shape so that it goes up like that. After that, you want to remove that block. Anyway, you don't need this one. It's gonna stay like that. And what you want to do with your hoppers, you want to put one facing this, and after that you want a chest over the hopper and a hopper pointing into the chest. So that's just for storing minecarts, so you can close this if you want. After that, you want to place a button on the dispenser, so it's going to dispense the minecarts when you press it. And for the final touch, you want to add your redstone torch. After this, you want to go... Oh. Can I even show this on YouTube? Ew, dude, ew. So you're going to see your rail is going to be there underneath this block. So you're going to want to come here and dig down. And if you did good math, then your rail is going to be there. So what you want to do, you want to do that. And now you don't have to place rails between blocks anymore. You can just make them go up. And there you go. You have it. And it's important to say that the villager is only going to be taken if there's a lot in there and they're stuck right on my crosshair or on this block. You're going to want to have multiple villagers to start this farm. And after that, you can decide wherever your minecart go, pretty much. And also, if you want to, you can add an infinity of floors. It's however you want. Just do the beds and add the layer at the floor. And it's just going to produce more and more villagers for each floor you have. And you can also replace the slabs so it's prettier. No, I just don't want to do it because I'm scared that one of them is going to fall off and I'm going to have to kill him. I don't want to do that. And I actually forgot, it is a really good way to make cats. It's going to generate a lot of cats around the farm. See, there's already 2. So if you want to do a creeper farm with a cat, that's a really good method. One thing that is worth to say is they're not going to produce more cats if you don't tame the cats. So if you wait for them to produce like 10,000, there's not going to be 10,000 roaming around a base. You need to tame them and they're going to produce more. I don't have any fishes, so I couldn't tame them right now. But they have red colors when they're tamed. So that's pretty much it for this video. It should work in every version. I think I built this farm in Bedrock, so it should work in Bedrock and in Java, if I'm not mistaken. And don't hesitate to write me comments underneath this video. If you have any problems, maybe I can answer it. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Pooh!